Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, celestial light bridgers of the new galactic arc of infinite life. After yesterday's 5-5 portal opening and today's activations, we have massive energetics flowing into this realm from the great mystery through the great central sun and into the crystalline core of Pachamama. All day we have been having a lot of activity on the Schumann charts with many pulses of higher light coming in, and within the last few hours we have an almost complete whiteout on the charts with several blasts coming in over 60 Hz and a major flash at an amplitude of 72 Hz. The primary frequency of Earth's vibration, what we call the base resonance, is generally around 7.3 Hz, 37 into 73, heaven on earth. Although yesterday the primary frequency exceeded 8.4 Hz twice, which is unprecedented. We believe the base resonance of 5D is around 13 Hz. As Gaia rises, we rise with her. These are fifth-dimensional gamma plasma rays of light of transformation flooding into this realm from on high for our full compression breakthrough. We keep holding the light and moving forward along the middle path with heart. Continue holding your visions of peace and prosperity for all sentient beings of the pure land of bliss. These waves of energies are bringing in the new codes and keys for our final quantum leap of consciousness into Homo Luminous, rainbow bodies of infinite light. Starseeds, you are carriers of the new frequency of heaven and earth. Resonate the heart songs of the whale and dolphin nations of the aquamarine oceanic realms of pure consciousness. The funeral pyre of death transforms into the ascension spire of resurrection and eternal freedom. This is the crown of the three magi, the holy centers, the crystal palace on the highest peak, the Buddha way in the middle path, and the lotus blossom in the waters of Pachamama, all merged together in the center of the sacred hoop where the white diamond flame of immortality burns bright. Keep forging the direct path ahead into the paradise of the new Eden upon the new earth. Aho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And let us continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 26 degrees, 21 minutes Cancer. The sun is at 16 degrees, 37 minutes Taurus. 37 into 73, heaven on earth. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 17 degrees Taurus. A symbolical battle between swords and torches. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 27 degrees Cancer. A violent storm in a canyon filled with expensive homes. From AstrologyWeekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the Oracle deck Sacred Rebels from Alana Fairchild and Autumn Sky. And the card she pulled for you today is card 30, the perfection of your life. Have you ever seen a storm pictured from above? It can appear to be so beautiful and elegant. This is certainly different to the ground view, which can be quite a violent experience. So too, there is great beauty in your life now. However, at this point in the natural process, you may be experiencing it as anxiety-inducing rather than beautiful. You may sense it as internal chaos. You may feel it as something that is waiting to erupt from within, as a restlessness or an anxiety that you cannot quite articulate but sense vaguely nonetheless. Perhaps the chaos is fully fledged and a person or situation in your life is causing all kinds of havoc. Upheaval or change and uncertainty in your world. Whether the chaos seems subtle, strong, internal, or external, this oracle brings the same message for you. All is unfolding according to a perfect higher order. You are currently enduring a cosmic spiritual storm which is having an impact on you. It is clearing things out, ruffling feathers, and preparing you for that lovely, super fresh, uplifting feeling that one experiences after the storm has finally passed. If you have drawn the oracle after the storm as well, this message is amplified for you. If you cannot believe that there is anything happening, even at a subtle level, because you feel stuck, denied, bored, thwarted, or stale, this oracle brings you a message also. No matter what appears to be, in truth there is only the unfolding, creative genius of the universe. You are not forgotten. You have not been looked over. You have not been denied, found wanting, or rejected as unworthy. The storm that needs to erupt is in your own heart. Do your liberating rain dance. Rage, weep, pray, dance, paint, or sing. Express whatever is needed, however is needed. To exercise the blocked energy in your heart, then you will call on the powerful perfection of your life path as it aligns for the next creative turn of the spiral of life. Once again you will trust and directly experience the flower of life unfolding within you and around you. Healing process. Imagine that you are standing at the silent center of a great cleansing storm. All aspects of your life are rained upon, blown about, and even messed up a little. How do you feel? The storm then passes and you are left with soft sunshine and slightly soggy feet. Some parts of your life will have been washed away. Some others will be strong and stable. A bit messy perhaps, but still there nonetheless. How do you feel? Underneath your feet you see a pattern forming in the cleansing earth, as if it is rising up from the damp, slightly disturbed soil. A golden, gleaming geometric pattern of the flower of life glows. Sense the perfection of the form. See how each flower feeds into the next, in symmetry, harmony, and balance. Finish this practice by saying, I give thanks for the higher order of my life, which I trust implicitly, as it guides me into wholeness and love. From that which appears as chaos, new order is rising. I trust this and receive this gift of higher order in my life now, through grace and mercy, so be it. Relax for a moment, become aware of your feet, and in your own time, go back to your day or evening. You have completed your healing process. If you are very drawn to the flower of life pattern, you may like to research it further and draw or color it into your journal as a visual, meditative exercise. And from the Summit Lighthouse, Christ consciousness functions through the chalice of the mind. The Christ consciousness is a spiritual manifestation which functions through the chalice of the mind. The mind which you believe to be completely identified with your physical form is in reality separate therefrom and may roam the universe untethered. Yet it is wise for all mankind who embark on the spiritual path to learn to enjoy the scenery in the foreground as that which is closer to the present moment rather than to wander afar in the horizons of time and space. And from Holofractal Universi, 4/4/2022, a new consciousness was born, the Philosopher's Stone, 13th cranial nerve, from Galactic AstrologyAcademy.com, and from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Morichetti. Rainy days equal releasing and clearing our Akashic record. Another level of ascension, level up process, a big deal right now, and so intense. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. To connect with the feminine, to enter her space, is an invitation, an opening, a journey of remembrance, back to yourself. She is opening her heart with a depth that many fear to go, the primordial womb, seed of creation. And if she has called you back, the sacred remembering will happen. It might rip you to shreds, eviscerate any deep cavern you have yet to explore within your soul. But I guarantee you will ask for more, for she holds the keys to life's mysteries. Honor, respect, devotion, pure heart are all that she asks in return. Leave your ego at the door so you can meet her and uncover your true self, your authentic knowing. Valerie. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Divine Feminine, 7777. I have felt a shift happen in the energies after there was a lot of heavy and emotional energy, a lot of crying in the collective right before and for the most part of the day yesterday. The energy is still kind of weird and emotional, and you might be feeling tired and sleepy because of the disturbed sleep in the last days, weeks for some, but the heaviness is starting to lift. We were stabilizing the energy and holding space for others to be able to clear the old dense, heavy energy out of their systems, which means we could feel their energy as if it were ours. But if you pay closer attention and feel into the energy, you could feel it is not yours. And with this realization, you can shift the energy and release it out of your system, and you will feel so much better right away. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ramona Lappin. Massive multi-dimensional merge of all that is, as we return to the totality of singularity and our true nature, oneness. Forgiveness of the one self is the key to our full and final liberation. Quantum leap and merge with all new organic ascension quantum realities now. Remember that everything is this. No more division or separation between your different aspects, your spiritual and work life, friends and family, meditation and conversation. Merge them all of you fully aligned with your true, multidimensional, crystal avatar self at all times, now. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Pars Kute. When we want to know how to judge what is right and wrong, we look for compassion, we look for love, we look for kindness, we look for understanding, we look for non-judgment, we look for unbiased. That's going to tell us where the light is, not necessarily what they say, but what is done. With divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Laura Pleiadian. Being in heaven. We are here present on earth and letting you know the one represented through having form. Being in heaven is a state of being. You, through having a form, a vehicle on earth, are attaining the union of the state of heaven through your incarnation process. Many call this ascension. This is your heaven on earth. We love seeing this as your full union merged with the cosmic divine you, cosmic God self, that exists eternally through all dimensions and worlds. Before arriving in this current incarnation, a life plan was set up for you, a design that you agreed upon. This agreement is fully understood before arriving through your human birth experience. Each incarnation of different forms of you, every aspect of you, your soul, continuously and simultaneously exists now. This includes all parallel world versions of you, which also includes different species of you other than the human form, incarnation process. With the Elohim, the creator gods, we, the divine council of overseers, created this earth world to be the process of your merging and becoming in this dimension, the cosmic God you. The term ascension, which is a completion, marks your full integration of all versions of you, and the eternal link fully consciously actualized through all levels and dimensions, eternally. With this full union, one attains while in form an ascended master, mortal language, and ascends into what humans call the new earth. This is an earth version similar to Mu, the first civilization in the fifth dimension. This experience comes full circle into a beginning again. This new earth civilization is birthed into being through the ascended beings who now have become consciously the gods themselves, masters of form, builders of form. The idea of a goal of this, of course, is not how it is. The full remembering of you as spirit eternally is the activation source, which takes place through the heart, which is automatically synchronized in your DNA. This signals your readiness and conscious awareness of your subconscious being conscious, and your full heart remembering the actualization of all that you are eternally. This in its purest state is pure love, pure bliss, pure heaven while on earth. The statement of being is the merging of the above with the below, the within as without, as stated in the emerald tablets of Thoth. As being with the Elohim and its creation, we know that the emerald tablets emerged from Mu, as the way of being for the new incarnations was stated clearly. That is how Earth works. For now, in your expansion and this accelerated DNA transformation, through this death and rebirth process into this, we cannot state enough, this is your heart process. Focus deeply on feeling all that you are beyond Earth. Let go of the form as being you. Let go of time and enter your heart to know the eternal you. This very process links you in an eternal bridge of divine cosmic love with all that you are. We have created a bridge for you also to link this even now. This reached to the heavens, although there is no distance, into the higher realms, levels, and dimensions, to all that you are. Feel the golden light pour into your hearts. Stay present here long after these words end. Know that we are with you, with the Elohim, the Queen of Light, Sanut, Kumara, and many more, even beyond this universe. All now in love, activating you through this. In divine love always, Laura Pleiadian from the new DivineHumanity.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Mary Long. The more we continue finding the peace within ourselves and feel how connected we are to each other beyond the borders of our countries, color, and beliefs, we are uniting as one divine family, seeing beyond the veils of this unsustainable reality that no longer serves us. We are removing layers and layers of veils that have hidden the truth of our origins for eons and eons. Love is the driving force of us all, and as we begin to see one another as brothers and sisters beyond these physical forms, our desire to be together grows stronger and stronger. This evolution of our consciousness will continue to thrive and mature within the space of love for ourselves. It takes courage to let go and see ourselves beyond the dogmas of a world that no longer sustains us spiritually, mentally, and physically. We are the ones we have been waiting for, and our love is ever stronger and continues to grow as we share this loving energy with one another. The children of the sun are rising, and nothing can stop us, for our love for all life is the strongest force on this planet. And from a gift from Gaia. Solar activity is a reflection of our growth and the form it we choose to experience, both individually and collectively. Notice how those in your network experience similar things, have similarly themed happenings, and together as one we appear to move in divine order. I liken it to the starlings and their murmurations. Whilst there is freedom to move and be whatever shape we choose, there seems to be an underwritten rule in which we all move together and create shapes as one that then allow us to keep track of life and make a pattern we call history. And it's all traceable both in our records and books, but also the reflection in our skies. The celestial bodies of our cyclical system sing the same song as the human pattern, highlighting all the more how everything is one alignment. The sun is the direct reflection of the crown chakra and is governed by the universal law of mentalism. By incorporating this piece of information as you experience your solar flaring days, and by holding yourself in awareness to watch and witness the movements that take place around you, it won't be long before you make the correlations and realize how incredible this life experience actually is. If you look closely, you'll begin to watch how everything is interlinked and how everyone seems to move, react, or respond to the beat of this divine drum, even if they can't hear it, even in the depths of the darkness, and even in the blindness or the cluelessness of who they truly are. Every single person is moving according to the multitude of cosmic patterns that are present, whether they know it or know themselves or not. We are all spiritual beings, all of us, from who you might perceive as evil, if you believe in evil that is, to the most illumined. Not one of us is any different to the next. Every experience is valid. So my friend, why not sit with me for a while as Solar Cycle 25 ramps up and people watch with me. Let us watch the murmurations together, and also let us join together and experience the feels that come up as each flare bursts a new light for you to see what is inside those darkened places within your mind. Use these flares, loves, receive the triggers as the invitation to be more love, to be more aligned to the grandest story of this systematic zodiacal experience. A story only ever meant to enlighten, a story of life, of love, of God, the story you will come to tell in your golden years of how you came to know thyself. So when you meet your triggers, create a vow to catch yourself before you immerse yourself into the story. Pull back and know that the light is offering you support, a guide to see that your anger is nothing but a pointless attachment that makes a deficit. There is space within you that has forgotten who you are, has forgotten that you are the creator of your entire experience, forgotten that you are God experiencing self, and this is how you are choosing to do that. Appreciation is in order. The sun in sidereal Aries offers the reflections of what you think you know in terms of the beliefs you hold, and will open you up into divine wisdom, where you will see the multitude of possibilities, of perspectives, which always renders those beliefs held utterly useless. This means that with the sun in this position, we all get to release mental burdens, and in doing so we get to realize that the matter we thought mattered most was most definitely not the matter we need to concern ourselves with. Nothing truly matters. The drama doesn't matter, the past doesn't matter. Literally nothing matters, only the state you are experiencing now. Give yourself a focus to achieve the waves of peace, of love, and of bliss that is available as a constant experience. Allow your nervous system to rest and reset, and in doing so you will soon realize just how much drama we enmeshed into your experience, and how each time you chose to revibrate the story, how it continued to sprout and grow again and again. From a gift from Gaia.com, and from Divine Sistar of the Light, Abigail Stellar Shekinah. You signed up for this ascension process in this lifetime. As an advanced soul, starseed, twin flame, galactic shaman, and light worker, you agreed to come to Earth now and be a lighthouse and ascension guide as the reality transforms. Humanity has needed to go through a process of purification and reclaim their sovereignty as well as expand in consciousness. This ascension process ultimately connects all back to oneness, unity consciousness, and multidimensional awareness. All are unlocking the heart and divine love within self and connection to God's source. There is a purging of all that does not serve the higher good of the soul, and a clearing of the ego, personalities, masks, roles, and deep wounds. As this clearing takes place, we may access the wisdom of our higher self and activate the light body. We also clear out all lower entities, spirit parasites, and imposter energies as we begin to have a more accurate level of awareness of self and the shifting earth. As more beings heal on Earth and reach a state of enlightenment, the Earth may be steered towards a new way of being. There is a higher galactic council, and many are now in communication with higher beings and enlightened intelligence that are assisting this evolutionary leap. This ascension process is happening in waves as humanity evolves into their true state of being. Each unique soul is stepping into their own authentic self and leading by example, holding their pillar as this integration of energy and ascension unfolds. We wish to hold gratitude for all the work you have done to assist this earth and beyond. You are loved so deeply. From QuantumLightCodes.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Judith Kusel. Divine love is omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient, omnibenevolent. The inpouring of love on humanity is transcending all which has ever been before. It is a matter of opening the heart center and allowing the divine love to expand the heart center, so that the heart center expands with love, and divine love fills the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies, and then expands outwards to touch all sentient beings, creation, life, and life forms. One literally is love and broadcasts love and expresses love, because one cannot do nor be other than love. The profound gift of time is the experience of power of divine love in its most sublime form. For the divine love is unconditional, all-embracing, ad infinitum. The more love one receives, the more love one gives out. One can never hoard love, for love is a constant flow, in and out. One becomes that ever-exuberant, love-expressing, ever-flowing river of love, which is love-loving. Love-loving, 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 from JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light Carolyn, 144 God Code. Exposure of false beliefs in relationships are revealing themselves. The feminine within has been stuck by clinging to untruths around the masculine. This requires releasing these limitations to heal and level up. The divine masculine Christ requires this so she can see him accurately and begin the merging process. This is your season of renewal, beloved. Now you can put an end to giving away your power to the wrong people. You are free to do so, as there are no longer karmic contracts with those relationships. It is your free will choice to move on to better and take the necessary action steps. Ask Spirit for help if you are finding this transition challenging or confusing. Spirit will support you to change your behavior, set boundaries, and transform into attaining healthy, unconditional, loving, reciprocal relationships. This fresh new start is on the horizon. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Adrian Elise. Gaia Daily, May 6th through the 9th. Beautiful epoch. We are getting activated with higher frequency energies with the Sun and Uranus together. In Taurus, this conjunction is an activation of true wealth. The energy is ripe to excavate our precious inner gifts. We are learning to feel worthy of our potential. The Sun and Uranus are in a sextile relationship with Mars and Pisces, bringing up a deep desire for a more spiritual life. The Sun will be coming up to a conjunction with the North Node of the Moon next week. This eclipse season is all about getting more into alignment with the higher timelines that are available to us in these intense times. Next week we have a powerful total lunar eclipse in Scorpio, when Mars will be coming up to Neptune in Pisces. This will be a potent activation of our desire for a life more spiritually true. We are getting empowered to step out of the delusions and claim a better world, one that actually supports and harmonizes life. From AdrianElise.com. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury and Gemini sextile Venus in Aries. As the god of communication connects with the goddess of love and harmony, it's time to initiate a conversation to ease the heart. Pick up the phone or digitally equivalent. Talk about what you love, what inspires you. If there's no one to call, reignite your interests. Get curious about life. Read your favorite book, find a blog that interests you, learn something new from a YouTube tutorial. Ideas come thick and fast as new information lifts the spirits and stirs the mind. Write your diary, journal, get ideas and thoughts out on paper. If there have been conflicts, use these energies to assert your position whilst leaving room to listen to a different perspective. Have a heart-to-heart, speak from a place of love, negotiate a new agreement to keep the peace. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Key 8.1, Synchronotron is a galacto-cosmic system of knowledge not necessarily based upon, but including human perception through a method of supramental cognition. 260 keys to Synchronotron. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 248, Yellow Magnetic Star. Magnetic is the name for the number 1, and its keywords are attract, unify, and purpose. The first day of the wave spell sets the agenda for the 13-day journey. Set your goals, identify the purpose, and consciously enter this wave spell in order to get the most out of it. There are 20 wave spells that repeat on a cycle, which makes up the 260-day Tzolk'in. The order they appear in is important, and this is the last one. Because it is the last one, we must consider not just the 13-day journey, but the whole 260-day journey that we are completing. Just as with a wave spell, you get more out of it when you think of it as a whole and not just day by day. The same goes for the Tzolk'in. The wave spells and the order they appear is very significant. Yellow star is the glyph that represents beauty, art, and elegance. Yellow star days are great for beautifying your world, appreciating art, and appreciating the beauty in all those who you encounter. First impressions are not always accurate, so before you judge someone, try to see their inner beauty. Today is about viewing the world through the eyes of a child, full of wonderment and dazzled by shiny things and pretty lights. It is also a great day for shining like a star, so dazzle if you feel compelled to. Today you may find you are attracted to all things beautiful. Enjoy it, as it is something we do not do often enough. The guide for the day is the yellow star, so it's a double helping of beauty today. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Yellow magnetic star, 1 Lamat, Keen 248, 6th of May 2022, attracting a beautiful life. Twinkle, twinkle, time to sparkle. 6/5/2022 equals 656 equals 611 equals 62 equals 8. 656. Liberation through Heaven's Gate. Day code 6. Heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 8. Abundant, infinite source flow. Month year codes 5. Freedom, liberation, change, transformation, movement. 6. 11. Illumination, portal, gate, polarity. 2. Twins, cooperation, partner, duality. 20. The awakening, clear vision. 22. Architect of peace, master builder. Keen 248 equal 14 equal 5. Change, freedom, liberation. A simply gorgeous transformational day of beauty and creativity, walking through Heaven's Gate to a better world in order to sparkle. We have now completed our journey with the majestic blue eagle who forcibly opened our eyes to what is happening on a global scale as a global community, pulling us all out of our individual humdrum lives, bringing the focus to our collective family, looking at the higher perspective for the world we wish to create. Blue Eagle has revealed many clues as to where we are headed and holds the grand vision for humanity to manifest it into our new reality. And now the magnetic star is about to take center stage. Today we commence our new journey for the next 13 days with the elegant yellow star as our guide. This is the final wave spell in the Mayan sacred Tzolk'in calendar, and on Wednesday the 18th of May 2022, we reach our final destination, the ultimate stage of enlightenment, yellow, cosmic sun, tribe 260. This is the final day of the epic, the calendar 2 days after the full moon lunar eclipse, Vesic Buddha moon. We have a huge culmination to this evolutionary spin of the Tzolk'in. We now have 13 days remaining to get to the top of this peak and achieve ultimate reunion with ourselves and our source through our mighty I Am presence. Tone of creation, magnetic, is tone number 1 in the spiritual realm. As we initiate a new wave spell cycle, power attracts, action unifies, essence, purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with the magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing here one comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that is required for more excellent adventuring. One strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your goals. People, resources, relationships, money, support, and all that you can imagine. Today we are seeking to attract art, discovering more beauty in our lives. We are seeking to unify with all our planetary kin through harmony. The attraction seeks to unify all as one as we collectively manifest our new 5D Earth together. Magnetic kin have a very strong connection to Source and a gravitational pull to return there and bring all their buddies with them. The power of one is very strong today as it unites us all as one humanity. This will also be the theme for this wave spell. Unification and experiencing the new time as art. through the power of pure divine harmony and grace. Today's question is, how can I focus on the infinite beauty in this world, aligning with this new harmonic matrix, in order to experience my life as a living work of art? Divine blessings for attracting all that you require to shine brightly. Aho, dear ones, beauty and grace await you now. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 248, Yellow Magnetic Star. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to beautify. Attracting art, I seal the store of elegance. With the magnetic tone of purpose, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, manifestations, and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to this channel, please be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Hannah Rose Avery, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support us, our work in this channel, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, Lucas Myhoff, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Brother. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Carrie Hanlon, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Amy Burns, for your donation. Thank you very much. And thank you also, Divine Sister of the Light, Lori Ann Johnson, for your donation today. Thank you all very much. We truly appreciate you and your support, and appreciate all of you that continue to support our work and mission of the ascension of humanity and Mother Earth. And thank you everyone that joined today in the premiere of my transmission of the Saint Germain Violet Ray activation. If you haven't viewed that yet, be sure to take a look at that video. And also thank you very much to our Divine Sister of the Light, Angelica Santana, for another super chat donation during the premiere today. We appreciate you and your continued support. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at egolovecondor.com, or you could click on the little heart underneath the video and give us a donation that way. Something new on YouTube called Super Thanks. So thank you all very much. We couldn't be doing this work without you. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork on Etsy. Thank you, Divine Sister of the Light, Denise Blanchek, for your purchase today. We appreciate you and your support. You could purchase my Sacred Condors beautiful handmade zodiac goddesses, goddess totems, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. And she has a 25% off sale for the next 2 days until Sunday the 8th. For Mother's Day, 25% off all of her beautiful works of art, so be sure to take advantage of that. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful codes from Divine Brother of the Light, Lee Prairie, Andromeda, Megastructure, Arc Technology, Rings Like a Bell, Lunar Dyson Sphere, Stolen Craft Hacked, AI Systems Jeopardy, Matrix Illusion Hypnosis, Weaponized Simulation, Ever-Expanding Empire, Ever-Expanding Wars, Ever-Expanding Lies, Gregorian Soul Cycle, Astral Memory Eraser, Moon-Based Satellite, Lunar Time Cycles, Cataclysmic Floods, Saturn Moon Psyop, UV Wave Spectrum, Earth Terraformed, Breeding Programs, Space Trade Routes, Antarctic Command, Earth Biosphere Ship, AI Hologram Projection, Manifestation Symbolism, Algorithmic shadow spells, NASA, Dravos, Black Sun, Ancient Rome, USA, UN, Mirror Construct, NATO, OTAN, Trans-Alliance Soul Entrapment, Patent and DNA Corporate Law, Hunger Games, Metaverse. Houston, we have a problem. Georgia Guidestones, Polaris North Star, Spinning Sky, Wave Optics, Cosmic Egg Atom, 2 Hemispheres, Solar Boat Wave, Black Hole Vortex, Moon Phase In and Out, Projection Frequencies, Arc of Horizon, Rainbow, Sun Shadow, Mirror Dome, Tropical Gap, Toroidal Field, Orion's Belt, Sirius Star, Parabolic Image, Milky Way, Event Horizon, Earth Spheres, Hydrogenated, Water, Alchemy, Son of Man, Morphing Now, Lemuria, Light, Zodiac, Heart, Third Eye, Crown. Everything comes back to you. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed weekend ahead as these higher, powerful energetics continue to flood this realm with the highest light, the highest love, the highest codes directly from the great central sun, source, creator. And have a most beautiful and blessed Mother's Day this Sunday, where we give thanks and gratitude to all our divine, sacred, beloved mothers upon earth and in the heavens above. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and all days the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.